Hey everybody, Dan here with Pain for You. So today's topic is going to be life is not perfect, and that's okay. So I'm actually at this cool little part. It's called Manor Wood. It's just like this little dirt road that leads to this area where the ground is all mossy, and they've got these stone benches here. I don't know if you can see them. There's one. There's another one. Another one. So I'm gonna I think I'm gonna sit here on this bench and talk to you guys a little bit. Take a couple of nice deep breaths with me. Breathe in the peace. Exhale the noise. Breathe in the nature. Exhale the indoors. Breathe in the good. Exhale the crappy. So today's topic is just a little bit of a mindset adjustment. And I need this as well, because life is far from perfect in my world. So life is not perfect, and that's okay. You know, if life were perfect, that'd be pretty damn boring. And I know a lot of people would say, well, I could use, a little bit more perfect, a little bit closer to perfect. I could use a little less life sucks in my life. And so we are not perfect. Our parents were not perfect. Our siblings are not perfect. Our families are not perfect. Life in general is not perfect. We've just gone through this COVID thing. We're still going through it, and there's still implications for our futures. Our kids are affected, our parents are affected. It's kind of a crazy place to be in the moment. And so life and this planet is far from perfect. And that's okay. Because if you can pause and look around and just see, there is still beauty all around us. And I absolutely believe whatever we focus on tends to grow and magnify. So if you are focusing on all of the imperfections and all the things that are wrong, guess what happens? They become bigger, and they start to consume more and more of your mental and emotional energy. And if all you're doing is focusing on everything that's wrong with you, and wrong with your world, and wrong with your spouse, and wrong with your family, and wrong with everything, it's no wonder many of us end up depressed, sad, bitter, resentful, right? As I was talking about in yesterday's video, reparenting yourself. Look, if you're tired of being treated like shit, maybe you got to start with yourself. Start treating yourself well. Start treating yourself with love, kindness, respect, encouragement. Right? Because if you don't treat yourself well, how do you expect others to? They pay attention. So, life's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. It's not. People make mistakes. We make mistakes. We've got things that we regret doing. We've made decisions that we may question for a while. And that's okay. We just do the best that we can in the moment based on the information we have. And so right now I will commend you, because you are on a path of saying, I am done turning my health over to somebody else. Doesn't matter who else, somebody else. You are now basically taking control of your own well-being and your own outcome, because you are open to and embracing this accurate knowledge called TMS, mind-body syndrome, psychophysiologic disorder, neural circuit pain, or any number of, a dozen different terms for it. Nervous system overload. TMS, too much stress, too much shit, too much thinking, too much fear. So, life doesn't have to be perfect. Just make sure you spend some time looking at the good parts of it. Because there are good parts of it. You know, this morning I was out on the kayak, floating around as the sun was coming up, 5 in the morning. It was absolutely stunning. And it's almost shocking because you can look around and see how crazy the world is globally, not just, you know, here in the US. And if you pause and take your head out of the rumination on everything that's wrong in the world and your life, and just pause and look around, what a place we live in, right? I'm sitting in this clearing between these trees with moss on the ground, these cool benches. There's actually some wind chimes over here. I'm going to ring them for you. You know, and I don't know what this, center here is for. I don't know if they have meetings here or do prayer here or, you know, anything like that. But it is a cool little clearing here in the woods. And here are the wind chimes. And another set. So that's all I've got for you today. Life is not perfect. No kidding. But do you want to spend your life, this imperfect life, focused on, complaining about, ruminating on, and worried about all the crap that's not going the way you would ideally like it to be? Or are you going to start to find the things that you can be grateful for and enjoy? Find some peace, find some happiness, purpose, meaning, connection with others, smiles, joy. And look, you're in the process of making your life less not perfect. You are in the process of taking control of your health and regaining your mobility and your sanity, right? You can make your life better. It takes a decision. And you've already made that because you're watching these videos and you're taking steps, you're taking action. And because of that, your life's going to be better tomorrow than it was today. And the next day and the next day. And it seems like you're not getting anywhere, but you are. You're making progress. Baby steps will get you there. So stop focusing on everything that's wrong with your life and the world and the planet, with everybody around you. Life is not perfect, but that's okay. Just strive to be, a little bit better each day. Treat yourself better. Wow, does that make a difference? Self-kindness, self-love, indifference towards the pain. That's a make it or break it for a lot of people. So, I'm going to wrap this one up. It's a gorgeous part of the woods, but truth be told, there's a couple of mosquitoes in here, and I'm not focusing on them, but I'm also not going to sit here and let them, have me for dinner. So, love you guys and gals. Life's not perfect, but that's okay. You can still make it better, and you're actually in the middle of doing that right now. So, love you. We'll talk to you guys and gals tomorrow.